my friends, Derek here from Bomb Socks with more Bomb Bites, where we feast upon the words of Christ, one bite at a time. So today I want to introduce you to a new quorum that is organized. Check these guys out right here. You may recognize some of these names: Thomas B. Marsh, David W. Patton, Brigham Young, Heber C. Kimball, Orson Hyde, William E. McClellan, Parley P. Pratt, Luke Johnson, William Smith, Orson Pratt, John F. Boynton, and Lyman Johnson. You count them out. That is 12 individuals there. This new quorum is called the Quorum of the 12 Apostles in 1834. It is organized there in Kirtland, Ohio, and these men, 9 of them were on Zion's camp. We talked about that last week, how that was very formative to leadership for a lot of individuals. So 9 of these men were on Zion's camp. So if you look at section 107, verses 23 and 24, it tells you a little bit about what these gentlemen, their responsibility is. So first of all, I want to go back to verse 22 for a second. So 22 says, of the Melchizedek priesthood, 3 presiding high priests. Okay, so you got the first presidency there, chosen by the body, appointed and ordained to that office, and upheld by the confidence, faith, and prayers of the church. I love that. They form a quorum of the presidency of the church. So you got your first presidency in 1834. The 12 traveling counselors are called to be 12 apostles, or special witnesses of the name of Christ in all the world, thus differing from the other officers in the church in their duties of their offering. And they form a quorum, equal in authority and power to the 3 presidents previously mentioned. So back then you got the first presidency, and then you got the quorum of the 12. But you got this quorum of the 12 right here, whose main responsibility is to be special witnesses of Jesus Christ to all the world. It's kind of interesting. The name apostle literally means one sent forth. And again, like we said, that individual is sent forth as a special witness to the world of Jesus Christ. Just recently, it was back, I think, when the Rome Temple was being put together. There's a cool video with our current Quorum of the 12 and our first presidency sharing their witness of Jesus Christ. And I love this. So watch this.
We offer our testimony of the reality of Christ's matchless life and the infinite virtue of his great atoning sacrifice.
His gospel was a message of peace and goodwill. He entreated all to follow his example.
He walked the roads of Palestine, healing the sick, causing the blind to see, and raising the dead.
He taught eternal truths, the reality of the premortal existence, the purpose of life on earth, and the potential that all of the sons and daughters of God have in the life to come.
He gave his life to atone for the sins of all mankind. His was a great vicarious gift in behalf of all who would ever live upon the earth.
He was the firstborn of the Father, the only begotten Son in the flesh, the Redeemer of the world.
He rose from the grave to become the first fruits of them that slept.
We declare in words of solemnity that his priesthood and his church have been restored upon the earth.
Built upon the foundation of apostles and prophets, Jesus Christ himself being the chief cornerstone.
We testify that he will return to earth, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together.
He will rule as King of Kings and reign as Lord of Lords, and every knee shall bend, and every tongue shall speak in worship before him.
Each of us will stand to be judged of him according to our works and the desires of our hearts.
We bear testimony as his duly ordained apostles that Jesus is the living Christ, the immortal Son of God.
He is the great King Emmanuel, who stands today on the right hand of his Father. He is the light, the life, and the hope of the world.
His way is the path that leads to happiness in this life and eternal life in the world to come. God be thanked for the matchless gift of his divine Son.
so cool. I love hearing their testimonies. So again, their duty to God is to be a special witness of the name of Christ in all the world. One of the things I would invite you to do is make sure, because we've got General Conference coming up here in just a couple of weeks, I would invite you to do just a couple of things. One, go back to some of our old BOM-BITES episodes, okay? You're going to go back to especially episodes 146 to 150. Now, these are ones that were done back last October, so in preparation for our October General Conference, I did these back then. And these are just some cool little things you can do on how to get to know these men. They're fun things to do with your family. They are a year old, so there's a little bit of change, but not much. So just like the ages and things, those obviously will change a little bit. But they're cool little things that you can use for your family. We've done them with ours. I know a lot of people do these. So go back and check out those episodes. The next one is make sure you're taking time to prepare for General Conference. Again, it's coming up in 2 weeks, and you'll hear these men testify of Jesus Christ and share their message to all the world. And I am grateful for them, and I love them, and I sustain them, as it says, with confidence, faith, and prayer. And I am grateful for that. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for sharing. Go check out our amazing gospel themed socks at bombsocks.com. You guys are great. Godspeed. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.